girls them they look yo, all like on me like a Tupac yo. I keep them Balenciaga, they shady milli, a too bad yo. I know they for your chit chat yo, carry your matter they go TikTok yo. My gentle days on go, I know they look back yo. When I land, then you go see commando. I don't land, then you go see commando. When we land, then you go see commando. We don't land, I go.
The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts, through the National Youth Development Council (NYDC), organized an interactive youth town hall meeting on Wednesday, 3rd September 2025, for young people to engage directly with policymakers, share their concerns and ideas, as well as be part of shaping solutions for the future. And over 200 youths, church leaders, government officials, and stakeholders attended the event.
All right, good afternoon, fam. Welcome to the episode of Amubuze on Oblate Radio Liseli, brought to you with the support of our BBC Media Action.
And this is the show where we keep it all real, talking all things governance, democracy, and accountability. And I best believe you, Mina Babancha, you are the center of it all.
All right, so whether you are a Gen B or a millennial or just someone who wants to know what's up, we got you.
And muskemali bala kulatelera falke peraluna la Facebook iliona Oblate Radio Liseli. Mwakona kusiyama comments kamba maikuto yamunani kwa mana ningambolo yeruka ikambota mwaliza zilaka chino mibotras wakalu tarusiza kuli ngambolo li kambota mwahala msiali wo kifi.
All right, Priska. So today I would like to share with you what transpired during the provincial youth town hall meeting. All right, let's get into it. I'm trusting Impo Samtuma.
And Kina Priska Siamfumba.
And before we get into the discussion, we get to listen to a poem from Blessed Kids that was presented during the meeting.
Look at me, I'm a mom, I've been struggling with addiction. I'm trying to
What was the? I'm sure you've noticed that. I was busy smiling. It brought back some old memories kwa nana.
Exactly. So it's a sign that kuli nibada na kwa skolo shangwe ba kweza shangwe zene ruwezanga nizona. Yeah.
Okay, kana konye bateleza lona lukautwa kubo Western Province Minister wo Kapela Mbangweta anyone who reaffirmed the government's commitment to youth empowerment, and he as well called on young people to take full advantage of the opportunities available under various empowerment programs.
This town hall meeting is a deliberate initiative to share critical information on the various empowerment opportunities available through government and other stakeholders. When young people are informed, they are better equipped to make sound decisions that uplift their livelihoods and contribute meaningfully to national development. Today's discussions will also highlight key issues affecting young people, particularly mental health, alcohol, and substance abuse. These challenges have had a devastating effects on health, education, productivity, and the family life. As a government, therefore, we remain deeply concerned about the rising cases of drug, alcohol, and substance abuse among the young people, as well as the growing prevalence of mental health challenges. Addressing these vices is a priority, and we continue to develop measures and interventions to counter them. You are doubtless aware that government, through the Ministry of Youth, Sport and Arts, launched the 2024 National Youth Policy to guide the implementation of youth empowerment programs. Youth have also been engaged in consultation for the repeal and the replacement of the National Youth Development Council Act, ensuring that your voices shape policies that affect you. And this is why it's important that when your opinions are sought, you give your voice so that the concerns that you might have are taken into account. That is how public policy is initiated, developed, and is implemented. The President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, attaches great importance to the welfare of the young people in our country. Under his leadership, government has introduced initiatives such as the Constituent Development Fund, bursaries, empowerment grants and loans, skills development programs, entrepreneurship training, and market linkages to ensure that youth have opportunities to thrive. And here, just like my two colleagues here, I would like to state that insofar as these initiatives are concerned, all of you to take keen interest in the information that will be shared today, ask questions, seek clarity, and leave here with a full understanding of how you can benefit from these opportunities to improve your lives and your communities. So the knowledge you get from here, please pass it on to the other people who are not here. There could be somebody out there who might use the information that you give them. This town hall meeting aligned with the government's vision for youth development. It is your platform to connect, inspire each other, address shared challenges, and seize opportunities as we celebrate our diversity and the power of unity. These meetings will drive our shared goals and collective efforts to empower the youth, build your capacity, and chart a way forward in co-creating programs that are sustainable. I appreciate the inspirational guidance incorporated in today's program. Young people face unique challenges, and providing you with true life stories and support enables you to navigate through difficulties and make wise decisions as you become positive change makers and leaders in your communities and the nation. I encourage you all to take full advantage of the meeting to equip yourselves with knowledge and seize opportunities that will foster your growth and development. To our esteemed partners and stakeholders, let us continue to leverage these deliberate partnerships and renew our commitment to developing the capacity of our youth through inclusive, progressive, and sustainable programs. As I conclude, I wish to emphasize that government remains committed to creating.
All right, so that was the Minister Kapelwa Mbangweta Shangwe. So different government departments made their presentations on the services offered to young people. We can also listen to that.
At Mungu Municipal Council, we offer a lot of programs. As my DC and my mayor stated in the first place, we have youth empowerment and women empowerment. How do I mean? Under youth empowerment, we have migrants and loans. These programs are for everyone, especially you, my youths. You youths. Viva youths, viva! Viva! Viva youths, viva! Viva! This is our area. Anytime, any hour, any minute, our doors are open. For grants, how do you apply? You have to come up with a group of 10 members, kuyakwapata, 10 and above. So after having that number, then you register that club under Mungu Municipal Council. We'll give you a certificate, then you go to ZRA, you get a tipping, then we'll proceed, you go to the bank and open an account. After this program, after you have done everything, then you go to the WDC. This is the committee which is found under our wards. So you give these forms to them, then it's them now, the WDCs, to bring to the council. So you as youths, this is your time. If you are not empowered first under the grant empowerment, this is your time, you can do that. Under loans, same. But the advantage of the loans, you just have to be you and your next of kin. How do I mean like a next of kin? The person you trust most. Why do we need that? There is a time maybe you get sick or, God forbid, you die. You die. And this loan is a payable. You pay back. So when you die, it's now your next of kin to take charge. So under this program, ya loan, musonera kubani my NRC. NRCs, your photocopy of NRC, you certify them. For you and your next of kin. You also register your company under PACRA. nikapumapumela vakensa nako but amkavani nako visitor kwa 10 then ni photocopy of NRC yavashemi vamina. I'll go straight to skills bursary. Skills bursary niona kikalulo yemu yefiwa kwa council under CDF zomuyeza kikuli amufelize skolo mwataha aibaha muna wala mitusa mwataha kwa council watufa form mwatahereza mwabea kwa teni NRC yamina mwabea kwa teni NRC mwasilo zikisitupa in case kinana basazivi tabayo and mwabea kwa teni kalozeo, then you submit those forms to the WDCs.
What does CEC do as a commission? CEC offers 3 main facilities to the citizens of Zambia, which is financing of loans and grants, business development services, as well as skills and entrepreneurship training, like this one that we are having. CEC has different types of loans and grants that we offer. We have about 17. I don't know if we have the time for us to pass through all of them, or what we can do is that I can pass through just the main ones, like what we call a graduate loan products. These are loan products that are made for people like us, youth that are in school, but we do not have enough funds for us to pay for our tuition fees and our well-being in school. This is anything that a student that is either in the entry level or in their first year can get from CEC from 50,000 up to 2.5 million. It's anything that can run from 6 months up to 60 months, which is 5 years, with an interest rate of 12%. We have what we call the agricultural mechanization, which is a presidential directive that has been given to Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission to deliver on his behalf. This is anything that anybody wants, from 50,000 up to 3 million. We are giving different types of equipment, starting from tractors, oil pressing machines, disc harrows, anything that one would want, irrigation support, energy, that means solars as well as gensets that one would want to enhance their production on their farmland that we give, and the types of application that we offer is anything that can be done physically on the hard copy application as well as on our system. So when you just type www.cec, you are able to see the types of loans that we offer.
So when we do business and we pay tax, we are ensuring that the money that we got from empowerment is going back to the government of Zambia, and it's going through a cycle. So what I want to mention is the first and most important thing is we need to register for a TP. Before we transact and get a bank account, we have to register for a taxpayer identification number. This will also allow us to get what we call a taxpayer certificate, which proves that we are compliant with taxes, that we declare what we make and we pay our taxes that we are making in real time. What it does is it lets you print receipts through the system. You just need to be connected to the internet and to get a device like a laptop or a tablet. So every time someone comes to you and buys something from you, you can easily print and get receipts through smart invoice.
In schools, we have prevention programs in communities, we have prevention programs at workplaces. If at all there are those of us who are facing problems, maybe at our schools, we have learners that are involved in drug abuse. Drug Enforcement Commission can come and offer a prevention program in your school, can offer a prevention program in your community, or if you have any group of young people that you feel that we need to talk about drug abuse, we can come and offer that prevention program. We also have what are known as counseling programs. In counseling programs, we talk to young people. I can see there are a lot of young people here, and I know some of you are actually into drug abuse. Just by we are also going to offer you what are known as hotspot identification. It's also offer what are known as life skills training. Some of us do not know how to make decisions. Some of us have no self-esteem. Some of us do not even know how to stand when you're facing people. We will teach you how to face those giants so that you become a better leader, you become a better youth. Come to the Gospel Commission and we'll be able to offer that.
So at the Onika General Hospital, we offer services that prioritize your mental health. And also not only that, we offer services that include identification of mental health disorders, also screening of those disorders, and also giving you the capacity to be able to retain your functionality so that you are able to contribute freely and productively into your community. Leadership and mental health go hand in hand. When all is said and done, we want you to leave a legacy. What is it that you are able to impact the leaders? And me as a youth, what is it that I was able to contribute meaningfully so that when the problem that is mental health, please come at the office and these services are free of charge. You find me who is so passionate in the community.
Forward Gardner say all of us have different talents. You are the today and tomorrow. And for you to survive and for you to contribute to this lovely nation, Zambia, you need to work on 4 very powerful pillars. You need to behave like a Ubuntu, who carries along wherever they are with the values of love, the values of hard work, honest, dedication, integrity, which should be followed by the second pillar, which is discipline. My children without discipline cannot get anywhere. And I want to summarize my discipline 2-3 areas. Don't rush for something before time. We are actually replacing a high rate of process because you are rushing. You are students rushing into something how God has created because He could see something very important in each one of us. So I want to relate this to empowerment. I want to relate this to the loans and the grants. When you have that privilege by the government to get any other grants or loans, don't rush to buy vehicles. Don't rush to sponsor flash weddings. The right time, the right place. What's the last one? Right place, right time, and also the situation at that time. We need to move with time. So to sum it all, I'm sending this message to you. Let's get back to the
so whatever you
days
say
where
is being
everybody
heard.
who is an adult. I want you to look at my nose very different. Just one, are you see? You tolerate to measure because that's your strength. So it comes like a box, right? Please, we can plant, we can grow together. To be rich, you can start with the 1,000, but you don't need a lot of millions.
That is quite interesting, looking at the fact that there were different departments. Remember kwenye kuweka Mbotan Mabancha kwale kwa Hope Church ilikuwa kuna kubye ni town hall meeting ya Babancha. Mi kuzani no pileze mu ba like I like the part where Bakale Wanika General Hospital kwa kuni what leadership and mental health go hand in hand. Mi happy kuni kutoa kuli kubuto kwa Babancha abengama empowerments. Abashimba empowerments kwa kuni kwitu sisayona mokuto kwalela kufita kwitu sisayona mukusato kwaleli.
Whole actually, yeah, that's good because I think I recently found out that mawe muso rutwere chwefa kimawa kwa my empowerment because kubiza babanje kafali bayi kutwere so makwinga my empowerment mashirenke yao mwakalera fati amusalibe yakweza mukele mwa muso
gana kone bateza na kautwa kwa bancha kama concerns nzen bakone kweza raise me hasamlao lukamilomeleza kuli mkone kulizeza kambani kungu yatu musa 0974347511.
Want government to empower young people in Western province?
For me, we'll talk about the people who graduate from skills training. Okay? So you realize that the youths who go to youth training centers and the later, most of them are youths who are vulnerable, who cannot even afford to buy even a drilling machine when they graduate. So if there is a direct policy that the Minister of Local Government using the local authority and all other stakeholders, I think there must be the direct policy that will be linking the graduates of the skills training, be it in electric, be it in electrical, electrical, mechanic, and any other thing, general culture, whatever the program might be. But then these youths, they must be linked directly to a fund that when they graduate successfully, they must have a capital or something to start on to apply their skills which they play. Otherwise, a year, 2 years, the skills which they will be learning from these skills, from these skills training centers will be gone, and then back to the default settings.
My name is Mohamed. I am very forces. Up to this day, I was in Iran.
And I've never heard about it in Western Province. It's our pride. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Anvalita from Company Organization. So our recommendation as students in Western Province, we found that here in Western Province, we have a lot of raw materials, but we don't have industries. We recommend for industries.
We start with the concern that was raised with bursaries. I think the bursaries issue has been a pressing issue because what government has started is to begin with our public universities. And I would like to tie the issue of bursaries to the issue of the university, the public university. So it's a genuine concern, and we need to find and engage our partner ministries like the Ministry of Education to see how this place could also be empowered with the university. I'm aware that we're going to new province to learn from you also, so that is a very good starting point. Industries. We have a lot of interesting opportunities in Western Province. I get the point that you want government to get into the intervention component, but we need to start with ourselves becoming entrepreneurial. Last time I was very impressed, I found a young person that is doing processing and packaging of cashew nuts. Very interesting. So some of those industries we could start from within ourselves, even as we recommend. I think it's very, very important and whether it meets the criteria. So for the officer from Western Province, okay, I think he must be somewhere at the back. But we have our colleagues from the youth council that are taking notes. So we will take note activities. Part of them are held here, but part of them are held in Lusaka. The ministry got support from Zanaco, and it's about 1 million kwacha, but we also have our own resources that we use for the graduate empowerment program. We actually have a program by that name. And what we do under the graduate empowerment program is we get young people as they graduate. For example, those that are doing metal fabrication, as they graduate, we equip them with the machinery so that they don't go and look for a job, but they go in the industry to create jobs. However, based on your recommendation, what we could do is we could engage, like you have proposed, our colleagues in both Taveta and the local government to ensure that using the CDF fund, a component because they have money for skills training, so that they could also maybe allocate resources for the graduate empowerment program, so that some of the young people who are graduating from our skills centers or other institutions could be empowered. Otherwise, it's a very welcome recommendation and it is well noted.
My name is Anita Monsiwaya, and for that matter, a few resources and efforts to advance much of the local industry. And most of the time, we are trying to push, I'm sure most people that knows me, they think as if maybe I'm getting out from the
Yes, when we started, it was a very small thing, but as it began to grow, the people that were calling junkies also come and skate, and through that, they turn their life around. The people you tell me that one is a junkie, today when you find them, they're just like people, they respect their elders and all that. So, innovations like that are needed, but when it comes to Western province, we don't find that. We don't have the facility, we don't have the support. And every time we complain about it, we always say, no, we're going to do something, we're going to do something. And then it's all shut down. I don't know if it's because it's Western province, but in other provinces, we see this happening, we see this happening often. But when it comes to Western province, it's just right.
My name is Kerry Shirawo. I represent the Western Automotive and Transport. And with my friend, Sonezanibero. Yeah. We've graduated at Mongol Training Institution for a very long time. I may recall it was 2022. But we're also registered by National Youth Development Council. We have a certificate. So if the government can support us in any other ways, buying some equipment to use. Yeah. We also work at the government garage there. We are just assisting, but we are not paid. We are just assisting for acquiring knowledge, more knowledge. But at the end of the day, we are able to open our own company. We are able to open our own companies. So we are looking for the government to support us.
Sports, you talk about craft, we have a lot of skills as youth. But why is it that the youth of Western Province are not connected to national markets and international markets? Why is it that the youth that are always picked to represent our country are coming from other provinces and not Western Province? When actually we have people who can do better in Western Province.
mayuthi nasepa habaiko twezi changwe ensha tweti uli puzo zeba sekubuza ensha tabainta bisao kyakuli mayuthi kapalu na baba changwe baswe bafi opportunity yakuli batire masharing aden muso obafiri risk also mina ndimo platform bato.
I think ki nakofere ya luna baba nchakuli we can utilize yarufiwa kamba yarufumana kuli luituse na malinzila zelo kile, looking at the fact that my institutions abexana ni muso kia mangata ya is a empower babancha. So if at all we are to utilize the opportunities that are given to us, and konkubo na konkuma ko ngatona abancha lukafumana za kweza kufita kuno inafera ni kuno liberera ngama handouts kwa watu babashutana.
Exactly. Last year into youth were last year so kubula za connections. Kuli youth of Western Province are not like they don't have connections. Nani rubeta so. Kuli aba ku ufirwe no opportunity abuli ungotenka shede. when you start, my connection akata afera because you have already started. Now if you haven't started, I can't my connection, please.
Okay, so ateleza Luna kuminala la tafariki pela Facebook nala uteleza fa wireless ya Luna mwakona kulolizeza kama kulungolela kangusa kwa 0974 347511. Oblate Roger Liseli kama ni miwauliza kai.
Lutozande upwishika mtozicho nikafoni wokoiziko.
Lutozande rinzi ni what trust.
Watu wa mazi wabo na nikatoba chinchao na watu wanaho.
Kuilu waswana roi niko linsi manzui.
Mazi wa mina ama neko jikumi wate amu kwa roi.
Okay.
Ishange.
Litumeze mwikambota ni muna umfinya nevasi mdia kuyemea topo na karembe.
Ishange wa Evans.
Ni tume api kwa muso. Oti size kalue kuli izeteni. Konona maikutuaka isaliona muso oswana na unyaza fakalu ya masherenya. Kakuli ni unyaza kazi ya zakuli haiba muso wabona butoko wa masherenya kwa sichaba. Kinyika di masherenya abasika abate akatengo kakabona hakwika inezifana kokafera kuba nilituto kwa batu. Kakuli masherenya ape point number 2 kwa muka atali baba bazaho ma politician. Mapolitician mabazi wako imiruto yabona kiyakubata kumabizwa abona alumbiwe bavulira mu amasherenyo na mu magrandi ni mamaloni akimasherenya azwa kwa muso ani munirumye ko mirwanira amwitu sisona amuche batu balate a message ona eo kambe muso ona kasivili no bateka tengo kaza kulinako kasa kainezi kairedi kwa batu kaluta mayusi kaluta mani baba ulukaufa ko nakunga maloni ni magrandi ni mabazali kaufera kono mukabona kuli kachuntueza hakikuli kuswana inge mutiami bwe akuli mina mutu letala cho umitiba kwa mulo mwanyangu pia inyani sa pili muliteba mabasata mafezo mukatweza tatu yakula afasi fapano nikuchana fo cho ali yeni fataba yakwikambe kina mwema ikutwa kakikuli abalutuwe banana abalute sicha bakaofera kuineko na mabaza babase kuya kufumana mabaza liba neba abafumana kaluye bazi bambaso na kutenera bazi mo kona kuitusifeza ape number 3 point yaketaba kwa mukata maneki mabaza litengacha kwa nyefisa bana bamavota na babo bono buboniki muso no ubona baba na babavota nakuli bafumane ko yakoya kwali ko kolokati kumukatofumana kuli bana babavota na basazo apini kunyanda baba fumana mama bazali mo kibana ape baba fumi che kinyi muso ausa yihande fona fa nini wafa point yakuli abakanga ko ekwivya makatengo kasiri nikuka kululuta abatu mamizi ni mama town ni mali kolo nikakai mukazi bakuli mangi mukazi baku masherenya hata ha muso ukaba nikufufula nikuziba kwa safuma na sali suba mwana hawa ya kwa kuituta ngaluku hili usafuma nasa bazali ukazibanshe nyamu waselese usafuma nasa loan ukaziwa mwaka iselese zamani kukutisani kuli utuzo kwate baba chekona mai kutu waka kikuli nani nyaza muso kikuli uliye ha hu kwa kuluta ba tuita bala mashe ngachukua za kuli mto mashe sakie na fera banga mapipa bake na mama field baka kuluta batu already batu badili tuto abali fumani bamati afata bakwa amwe mabizwa mina musaine baba takwe basike baswa bisamuso kulunyaze kuyela kwa bulo zimashe na ile kono mana pa kuti yapi che balute batututo enelezi kuimashenya anza atahalukisiwa ataha kwa batu basa ina mabizo abona bazi bafa kwa alufu manafa kelufu mana upyo wao nakabukuswa ni tumeza huru
Litume shangwe bo Evans Mundia
shangwe
0974347511 yekina namba yemulize za kateni kamba klungolela kangusa Oblate Roger Liseli komani mibaulize za kai
Baki omalumo mjima mswagi.
Kilo na ba mzoesha na omalumo.
Liketile bacha ni baba mpo.
Bati liketile shangwe omalumo shamba.
Shanga mzele pili.
Numa kuli yazo wakati ni uweza anje. Ayo si rube sana kuli inge fan nekani kwa liangati. Wana kuli mnabaza but nana wa ikataza kono akuna banga na hawa kumi. So kita bayi swabi sawa kambe ba lutanga tuna kwa WDC bona bayi hande rona bayi tere ba na babange ni ikopa na kuta vomi luta kuli bashire nya kami na bana basolo ibina basheme o maha mungema grand abona ha grand iziro na ha didye ku azure masheni alisa jisa kuli ha next year abakaba kama shele ngapa kwa magupazi akuman kuma kana sipa ni teza form
Litume shangwe bo madomo. Shangwe. Mi kihande kulibo Mr. Litoho Nolo nibona bateleza kwanga mbolo yenzi fata fule shangwe. Maikuto ya mina yemuna ni wabancha yekingambolo ya mina ambone kuli mwaliza ni mina lutwe kumina 0974347511 Oblate Radio Liseli kama miwalize akai
va kivo katongo kuliza kwa lukulu
ishangwe bo katongo
imama ne programu yeo yake kuni kwa ruzi radio kakuli yako no programu ni tabeza hulu mane mulimo afuyo lo kuyapangile programu yo kuli ata itae famoya
tuitumesha
makande eba volera sichaba ya miti kwa bahula ni baka baba babeli beniteleza bazule fateni wabulezi hande ahulu ngaka mkafumana kuli vazama ya makansela zikuluvwela kuli lweze ma application akubata maloni ni magrandi kono mukafumana kasamulaho akweza submit mapepa ale kwa kanso hoswana kuisalika zeo ukafumana kuli au kasitana kwa ya maselezo kuli ufumane itaseo au sifumani uti uto kwa konji ufumane ko kakenela ko kona wakayofumana shere nyeo yona shere ngi mavoya kuli kia muso manyi ni manyi uswanela kweza apply kono mushemi vatu vaikataza kweza ma application wabasori kufumela mwateni kiba ma computer we usori kwiza masharing ao ubatali kama nizeo maminesi ubatali kama nizeo kono lazila maselezo kafumana kuli wabafumana sharing yeo district chao na yeo yeba pange kuli kona ba district kona ba constituency kona bamane ni vao baba tompai ha baba nanika ni mashop kona bapa grant mtu ali mfumana shop ufumana Honda ufumana loan twelu namabota na baba izimwa hai inge na kwateni kuli haba kata amakansela mwamizi utolupuma na kwateni inge nanika bahanera nikuba swalisa fokuso utwa kuli mujisema kumanga batu sharing ya musokono muputela batu mwali kubo mukitileka lebe batu muswanira kufanyi sharing yeo twele mwanga litabazate nizeo ninako yale balubonanga kuli nako yelubonala kuli lulikuba kono nako haikafita haruzifo wakati olupume kuli lutonile miato luvoti ne luvotile suti hakuna kwa kalupuma kuli kasakili utulisili president wazisa sharing kono ona baba basoli kuyena sharing yayo kono baba safi hande ikali za mai hande mshemi kuya kataba ya magrandi baba nana baba ya kwali kolo zeo za mabazarizi baba fumana mabazarizi mungaka kibaba na nima shopu baba itutilekale hape ona baba bazipalimu mitumezi mungaka manete abayeo ni ukulira ndende shangwe
tuitume shangwe bo katongo
tuitume
shangwe mi kangusa kakazwa kuwa muna waniti paluziswa kunimuna bateleza kozwelera kwale kwa lukulu mi happy we acknowledge wosa kubita muswa babarula telela falikepe la Facebook kwale kwa Kashembe 0974347511 yakina namba ya mlizi wako 10 kamba kungolera kangusa Oblate Radio Liseli kama miwaulize zakai
tuitume zima mtozi chwani
kilo naba
sina Devi
ishangwe
Devi muyambango kwanu kwa stowe kwa kalapo
ishangwe wo Devi
ni tumezi fangambolo yewe uleba famu
ishangwe ambone kuluma kutera hape wo Devi kubona ko mwinzi network aiswali hande mi bateleza lona amulize 0974 347511 yakina namba yimliza kwa teni kamba kulungolera kangosan kufitsa maikuto kama ningambolo yari kambota min kwa manzui yamkonile kutwa kwa mavoices yakonile kuzwelela kwale kwa town hall meeting yenenzi kwa Hope Church 0974347511 Oblate Radio Liseli kama miwaluze zakai kilu naba mtoschwan waman shangwe shangwe amsele pili ambone kulima lukutira 0974347511 Oblate Radio Liseli kama miwaluze zakai
kibo
amsoka volume courage yami na shangwe
Ensa kikwali seriko.
En kikona.
Ensa kivo wosa kubita.
Ishangwe wosa kubita.
Ni wamana ni makandaze kwa mbula pata kutefoli tumeza hulu.
Ishangwe tumeze.
Nilu sewa ateneza nini naka.
Ishangwe.
Nitabaye babulezima namazile pate ni wale. Kitabaya niti. Ilu na nimupatu pate ni waniti luli ya kuli. Mabaza le mutu hao ase kubuleli wanga. Zera la background pati visiri. Aba ngola bili bangola na bana babale. Bali babali pate ni bali babali kwa ngutua. Aba ndika ni ndanga. Ayi baba tena. Aba baba rangi mani kwa huyu. Ndeni kuza kozeza ndio tuloka za ma PDF za zanto leo ndio najipata. Kwa sababu tanto ndio na maana kuminusa. Wala kuminusa. Kwa namna tutakwani kwa katika mtego ya kumana na PDF yake ndio. Baba za apply wale hakuna kutoka. Kwa jana wale hata baba sikakai. Baba mama executive kama structure yabo na bapati. Mkamana kwa diva constituency district nani ndio kwa level of man. Hayo the rest baba mama ngola hakuna. Wakati tunatunga wazama apply. Kupanga pale malosa kupanga wale baba za matoka na mtu ndio wale na ndio chalo. Ndio chafala mashirika.
Inshallah. Litumeze. Milweza hape acknowledge wa mwitumwa na makao mwitumwa baba lulaterera fa Facebook page ya Luna meke hande kulimwa laterera tukso Hediten Shangwe 0974347511 meke hande kulimina wotulisha mwa lutereza mi watu asirunope mafelezo kulikono kwa ngambolo ya Luna.
Alright, ya lunope mafelezo Shangwe theni lungule. Shangwe.
Oblate Radio Liseli kwa mani miwalize zakai.
I think ni kutegewa mama mnyima nyani fela.
Eshangwe.
Ni bwana kuitava maloni kama chakuli kutita. Magandi ona katikine hali ya magandi. Loni ona bafa na foba. Akere ngaba kama cheni. Afa maonda. Kali magandi ona. Hili ni mashenya kule azwe. Tam.
Luitume Shangwe. Mi kangusa kakazolera kubo liyungumate kwa nalolo bali kulilo tumela kwa ngamboro yende Luna babancha aluzibi koluwela lutwanga fera kuli keba muela masherengi chwale malubo nange kwa teni Luna babancha lutumezi bo liyungu ni kangusaka abasikabula kukiomani njiba lutereza kuzwa kaimi bo Kelvin kwa malelekwa lutumezi kulinimina mwa tereza kwa ngambolo Hediten Shangwe mwinji kwa trasi halufita chena kama felelezo ya ngambolo ya Luna
Eisha abati ma concerns abatu outwalire kono one concern ni nani apiki kuli kulu abavancha Shangwe makola zibeni ntereza fa ansika utoyo muncha kwanda baba musfera ka ngosakao kodo yeki program yabona kono ansika abantu kuli kuba iza participate kuli yeki luli ngambolo yero amalu na babancha kono musi yana ngacho babancha nacholo
Mikaru misosweza kuli babancha tukisoye here amubuze ask ki program infiti za famoya kwa BBC Media kono lumisusweza kuli aili tukso ya mina munoteleza ngami mukone kuno lizanga kungola tumusa kulutwe kumina babancha kulizeto kwala hulo kamba maikutu amina ya tokwala chwani mwali baka mulupila kumona.
Alright, nilukazi wala pilishanga konona ko ailumelezi Shangwe. So, witumero kubeba luwa fa Facebook, nibeba teleza Shangwe fa waisi ya radio Liseli. So, it has been an insightful program. Today we shared with you the Provincial Youth Town Hall meeting that took place on Wednesday, 3rd September 2025, engaging young people to engage directly with the policy makers, share their concerns and ideas, as well as be part of shaping solutions for their future. So over 200 youths, church leaders, government officials and stakeholders attended the event. But don't go far, we'll be back next week with another hot topic that affects you and your community. A huge thanks also to you, our amazing listeners, for tuning in. Let's keep this conversation going on our Facebook page. That's Oblate Radio Liseli. I am Trusty Limpo Samtuma.
Me Kena Priska Siamfumba.
Stay informed, stay engaged, and catch you next time. Bye-bye.
O my Jesus, I unite my desires to the desires that you had on the cross. I call upon you, beg your mercy for poor sinners. O most Sacred Heart, fount of mercy from which gush forth rays of inconceivable graces, be mindful of